Dear family of faith, this is another encounter with Jesus. Let's come before Jesus for a moment. Some scars don't bleed, but they hurt the most. The ones no one sees, no one understands. And deep down, you're tired of carrying it alone. If this is you, I want you to write in the comments section, Jesus, heal the scars I can't show anyone. Don't scroll past this moment. Your healing can begin here. Write it with faith. Write it with hope. And watch how Jesus comes through. Share this with someone who needs it. I've been carrying silent bruises, hidden deep beneath my pride, telling everyone I'm okay, while something inside me cries. Oh, every trigger feels like thunder. Every memory leaves a mark. Trying hard to keep the daylight from revealing all the dark. Yet in the stillness of my breaking, I feel your mercy draw near. You don't need my explanations, you are already here. Jesus, heal the scars I can't show anyone. Touch the places pain has won, where my heart still feels afraid. Let your healing light be made. Piece by piece make me whole again. Rewrite what shame has done. Jesus, scars I can't show anyone. Oh, I met a soul who wore confidence like armor made of steel, but behind the strength he projected was a wound he couldn't heal. And a woman shaped by heartbreak, afraid to trust or feel. Yet grace met her in her weakness and began what time couldn't seal. Because healing doesn't always happen where the world can see. Forgiveness feels impossible. Set my wounded spirit free. In the silence of surrender, in the battles never won. Jesus, heal the scars I can't show anyone. Invisible pain can be the heaviest pain of all, because people applaud your strength while you are fighting just to breathe. But God does not overlook hidden wounds. He is not intimidated by trauma, not surprised by your struggles, not disappointed in your process. Healing is holy. Healing is gradual. Healing is real. To the one who feels emotionally fractured, restoration is possible. To the one afraid of vulnerability, you are safe with God. To the one haunted by past experiences, you are not stuck there. To the one who keeps everything inside, release can begin tonight. To the one whispering, will I ever feel normal again? Yes, healing has already started. Now I'm learning scars don't vanish just because I want them gone. But in your hands they lose their power. In your love I'm growing strong. Every tear becomes a language. Every prayer becomes a door. And the pain I thought would end me is defining me no more. What once felt like permanent damage is becoming sacred ground. Jesus, heal the scars I can't show anyone. Let redemption now be seen. Turn my weakness into witness. Let new courage rise within. I will tell of hidden healing. I will sing of what you've done. Jesus, you are healing scars I can't show anyone. Heal my heart, heal my mind, heal the battles I still run. Through the waiting and believing, I am not the only one. Jesus, I receive your healing. Maybe the world will never know the full story of your pain. Maybe some wounds will always feel personal, but heaven knows, heaven cares, heaven heals. And as I keep walking this journey with fragile faith and growing peace, my soul keeps whispering, Jesus, heal the scars I can't show anyone. There's a version of me everyone sees. The one that smiles. The one that shows up. The one that says, I'm fine. And then there's the part I keep hitting. The questions, the struggles, the quiet breaking no one notices. But there is one who sees beyond the surface. And tonight I'm not hiding anymore, because Jesus sees what I hide. I've been wearing careful answers, keeping truth behind my eyes, learning how to master hurting, turning pain into disguise. Every smile has held a story, every laugh a hidden weight, trying hard to stay composed while my heart feels out of place. Yet in the silence of my pretending, I feel your presence near. You don't need my explanations, you are already here. Jesus sees what I hide inside, every tear I keep outside, all the things I never say, you still meet me anyway. Where I feel unseen, unknown, you remind me I'm not alone. Jesus, you see what I hide inside. Woo! I met a man who seemed so strong, but carried battles deep within. No one knew the war he fought, or how close he'd been to giving in. Hey, and a woman full of kindness, yet her heart was quietly torn. She learned that being truly seen was the place where healing's born. Because God doesn't stop at appearances, He looks within. Jesus sees what I hide inside, even when I try to run. When I feel too much to share, you are still already there. Through the silence and the strain, through the weight I can't explain, Jesus, you see what I hide inside. We spend so much time trying to be understood by people, but God already understands you completely. He sees your thoughts, He knows your fears, He understands your pain before you can even name it. And the most beautiful part, He sees everything and still chooses to love you fully. To the one hiding their pain, you are seen. To the one afraid to be vulnerable, you are safe with God. To the one feeling misunderstood, you are fully known. To the one carrying silent battles, you are not alone. To the one whispering, does anyone really understand? Yes, He does. Now I'm learning I don't have to hide the parts I'm scared to show. Letting truth replace the silence, letting healing slowly grow. Every tear becomes an offering, every prayer a step toward light. are no longer locked up tight. What once felt like isolation now feels like being known. Jesus sees what I hide inside. Let my heart no longer divide. From the shadows into grace, you are meeting me in this place. I will rest in being known. I don't have to walk alone. Jesus, you see what I hide inside. Fully seen, fully loved, nothing hidden from above. Through the healing and the light, you are with me day and night. Jesus, I receive your love. Maybe people don't see everything. Maybe they never will. But you are not invisible. You are not misunderstood by heaven. And as you let your guard come down and your heart begins to breathe again, your soul keeps whispering, Jesus. You see what I hide.
There's a kind of strength we learn to perform. Smiling when we're breaking, standing when we're exhausted, saying I'm fine when we're anything but. I've worn that strength. But deep down I knew I was tired of pretending. And in a moment of honest surrender, my heart cried, Jesus, please don't forsake me. Heal me where I pretend I'm strong. I've been holding up a version of myself that doesn't shake, keeping everything together for everyone else's sake. Every smile feels rehearsed, every word carefully placed, hiding all the cracks beneath me, keeping pain in its place. Yet in the quiet of my weakness, I feel your presence stay, not asking me to be perfect, just asking me to stay. Jesus, please don't forsake me. Heal me where I pretend I'm strong. Touch the places I've been hiding, where I've carried pain too long. When I'm tired of pretending, when I feel like I don't belong. Jesus, don't forsake me. Heal me where I pretend I'm strong. I met a man who held it together, never letting people see, but inside he was unraveling, longing just to be free. and a woman prays for strength, yet breaking behind closed doors. Grace met her in her honesty and opened healing doors, because pretending may protect you, but it cannot restore you. Jesus, please don't forsake me. Even when I feel undone, when my strength is just a cover, remind me I'm still your one. Through the silence and the struggle, through the nights that feel so long, Jesus, don't forsake me. Heal me where I pretend I'm strong. God is not impressed by your performance. He is moved by your honesty. You don't have to prove your strength. You don't have to hide your weakness, because healing begins where pretending ends. And God does not walk away from the real you. He meets you there. To the one tired of pretending, you can be real now. To the one prays for strength, but hurting inside, you are not alone. To the one afraid to show weakness, it is safe here. To the one who feels like they're falling apart, you are still held. To the one whispering, will God leave me? No, He won't. Now I'm learning how to lay down the image I tried to keep, letting truth replace the pressure, letting my wounded places speak. Every tear becomes a doorway, every prayer becomes release, and the strength I thought I needed is now found in fragile peace. What once felt like constant pressure is becoming gentle healing. Jesus, please don't forsake me. Let your presence stay with me from the places I've been hiding. Bring me into honesty. I will trust you with my weakness. I will bring you all of me. Jesus, don't forsake me. You are healing what I couldn't see. Heal me now. Hold me close. Meet me in my honesty, through the breaking and surrender.
for too long. Maybe you don't know how to stop pretending, but you don't have to carry it alone anymore. Because God doesn't forsake the ones who are breaking. He stays. And as you let your guard down and breathe a little deeper, your soul keeps whispering, Jesus, please don't forsake me. Heal me where I pretend I'm strong. I used to think I had to fix myself first, that I had to be better, stronger, less broken, before I could truly be loved. So I tried and still felt incomplete, until I discovered something that changed everything. Your love didn't wait for me to be whole. Your love made me whole. I was searching for completion in places that couldn't heal, trying hard to earn a feeling I was never meant to steal. Every step felt like a struggle, every mirror told a lie, that I wasn't good enough, no matter how I tried. Yet you met me in my broken, not asking me to prove. You didn't wait for perfect, you just chose to love me through. Your love made me whole. Where I was broken, you restored my soul. Every piece that I thought I'd lost, you redeemed at every cost. Now I see what I couldn't see. Your love completed me. Your love, I met a soul who felt unworthy, like they'd never be enough. But grace stepped into their story and rewrote it with love. And a woman full of questions, searching for her place to be, she found peace not in perfection, but in divine identity. Because wholeness isn't earned, it's received. Your love made me whole. Even when I felt alone, when I couldn't love myself, you claimed me as your own. Through the pain and through the fall, you were there through it all. Your love made me whole. Your love made me whole. We live in a world that tells us to complete ourselves, to achieve more, to become more, to prove more.
But God says you are already loved. And from that love, healing begins. Because you don't become whole to be loved. You are loved. And that is what makes you whole.
To the one feeling incomplete,
You are already loved.
to the one chasing validation,
Rest in grace.
to the one who feels broken,
Healing is happening.
healing is happening.
To the one who doubts their worth,
You one who doubts their worth,
you are valuable.
to the one whispering,
Will I ever feel whole? Yes, you will. Now I'm walking with new freedom. Not because I'm free from flaws, but because your love surrounds me. Greater than my broken laws. Every step feels like redemption. Every breath a gift of grace. And the emptiness I carried has been filled in your embrace. What once felt like missing pieces now feels like a finished song. Your love made me whole. Let my testimony be told from the ashes of my past. You have healed me at last. I will sing it loud and clear. You have been my answer here. Your love made me whole. Your love made me whole. Whole in heart, whole in mind, whole because your love is mine. Through the waiting and the healing, you've been faithful all this time. Your love made me whole. Maybe you still feel broken. Maybe you're still in the process. But don't forget this truth. You are not healing to become worthy of love. You are healing because you are already loved. And as your heart continues to mend and your soul begins to rest, your spirit keeps whispering. Your love made me whole.